behind the walls was cognitive behavioral therapy and also nursing. And in those two, well, even clergy, in those three positions, I come across people with mental health concerns all the time. And I highlight that in the community and to our leaders. But I want to highlight that now because it just seems like it just rolls off our shoulders when we say over half the population in DOC has a mental health concern. Over half the population. So who are we incarcerating? And then those with mental health concerns end up staying at least twice the amount of time as someone without a diagnosis of mental health.
Sure, that's right.
Who are we incarcerating? And then why? And then why aren't there resources available for all judges to know in real time so that individuals who need treatment, not jail, are afforded what they need in real time on domestic soil? And I say all of this because over 85% of the women right now on Rikers have a mental health concern. Over 72% of them entered after being sexually assaulted in their own community, being a survivor of trauma. And then yet we re-traumatize them behind the walls. We don't even follow up when they're sexually assaulted behind the walls. Hey, Bronx DA, I'm talking about you now.
Right. Come on, talk about it.
Because she is actually the one responsible for all alleged crimes that occur on Rikers Island. So when someone submits a report or a claim against an officer, that is also supposed to be followed up in real time. And I won't go down that road today, but that is something you also need to pay attention to because it's our community members that are not being taken care of. But I'll get back to solitary. I'll get back to the mental health. Why are we incarcerating people who need treatment? Why are we not opening up more respite centers? Why are we not making sure that the individuals who actually have already been hospitalized aren't being cycled through DOC? DOC officers are not clinicians, nor should they be forced to be. Let me repeat that because we blow a lot of money in the city on frivolous things. DOC officers are not clinicians, nor should they be forced to be. Now, with that being said, they are officers who have been hired to perform a lot of duty that was written out very clearly and went over it through academy. And they must follow them all with the support of clinicians in real time. So CHS, you don't get away from today either. Correctional Health Services, you have a part to step up. You took an oath to do no harm. How many of your patients have died this year in DOC custody? Mayor Adams, it all falls back to you. And I wanted to really highlight that because during COVID, during this pandemic, mental health stopped being taboo. And we all started to talk about it when we got depressed. Can't go outside. But you could go from your bedroom to your living room. You could go from your living room to your bathroom. People behind the walls cannot. Sometimes they can't even get toilet tissue without the mercy of an officer.
That's right.
That's right.
Pads without the mercy of an officer.
That's right.
DOC was sued because they are not taking people to medical visits. Unless, what? You're at the mercy of an officer. But an officer is not judge nor jury. Officer is not God. An officer is an hired employee that was there to do a job. No matter how hard it is, you signed up to do a job. Lives cannot continue to be lost because you're failing at your job. Lives cannot continue to be lost because leadership is failing at their job. Anissa.
We are going to close this out in 2 minutes. We want to take some time, just a moment, to read the names. We want to call up Darren, if he is ready, to do these names. And then we're going to close this out.
And we're going to honor each and every one. So please, one mic, have respect. You have a life. Theirs was lost.
So my condolences to the Nieves family and all the families who lost loved ones on Rikers Island. You know, my heart goes out to all the family members who have people currently detained on Rikers Island. There's thousands of people on Rikers Island right now. There should be thousands of people, family members right here today with us.
In the boat.
Join an organization.
That's right.
Join an organization that fight for change. Because the only way we're going to make change is through people power.
That's right.
Join an organization. Wilson Diaz Guzman, say his name.
Wilson Diaz Guzman.
Tomas Carlo Camacho, say his name.
Tomas Carlos Macho.
Javier Velasco, say his name.
Javier Velasco.
Thomas Earl Brunson III, say his name.
Thomas Earl Brunson III.
Richard Blake, say his name.
Richard Blake.
Jose Martinez, say his name.
Jose Martinez.
Robert Jackson, say his name.
Robert Jackson.
Brandon Rodriguez, say his name.
Brandon Rodriguez.
Segundo Guapo, say his name.
Segundo Guapo. Say his name.
Isaiah Johnson, say his name.
Isaiah Johnson. Say his name.
Issa Abdul Kareem, say his name.
Issa Abdul Kareem. Say his name.
Stephen Cardu, say his name.
Stephen Cardo.
Victor Mercado, say his name.
Victor Mercado.
Malcolm Boatwright, say his name.
Malcolm Boatwright.
Anthony Scott, say his name.
Anthony Scott.
William Brown, say his name.
William Brown.
Taj Youngblood, say his name.
Taj Youngblood.
George Pagan, say his name.
George Pagan.
Herman Diaz, say his name.
Herman Diaz.
Deshaun Carter, say his name.
Deshaun Carter.
Mary Yahuda, say her name.
Mary Yahuda.
Emmanuel Sullivan, say his name.
Emmanuel Sullivan.
Annabelle Corresclio, say his name.
Annabelle Carrasquillo.
Albert Dry, say his name.
Albert Dry.
Antonio Bradley, say his name.
Antonio Bradley.
Elijah Muhammad, say his name.
Elijah Muhammad.
Michael Lopez, say his name.
Michael Lopez.
Ricardo Cruciano, say his name.
Ricardo Luciano.
Michael Nieves, say his name.
Michael Nieves.
Say his name.
Michael Nieves.
Say his name.
Michael Nieves. Thank you again for everybody coming out and supporting us today. Please know that this is the voting year. Your vote matters. My vote matters.
Yes.
If you're not registered, please come see
Yes.
me. I can help you to get registered. We need to vote.
Yes.
And if you're on parole, you have the right to vote. Let's talk about that. We need our people to get out and vote.
Yes.
This is the
Number
only
one.
way we're going to make change in this city.
Number one.
We have to. We have to. We have to get out and vote.
Yes.
Please. Thank you all again for today. Please, let's hope we don't have to be here again next week or the week after. But let's keep our ears open, our feet on the ground, and let's get to moving.